What's up, y'all? So in today's video, I just wanted to talk about why exactly it is that I've been unable to achieve my goals at the rate that I've wanted to. And there's a big reason why that is, but I would say in the last 5 years, I would consider myself to be pretty goal-oriented compared to my peers and the people around me. I would typically set bigger goals and have more of a focus on self-development, improving myself in every area, trying to target my weaknesses, my shortcomings, and my fears, going out of my comfort zone. And even though in my head I've had that focus, and it's seemed to me that like I've been on the grind, right? I really haven't accomplished much in the last 5 years, and that's a really long time. So the biggest reason why that is it's recently dawned on me, and it's so obvious, but it's just because I've been unwilling to sacrifice. And the thing about it is that most people just are not willing to sacrifice what they know they need to in order to achieve their goals. And I believe that's for two reasons. You either have too strong of an attachment to whatever it is that you know you need to sacrifice, or you just don't want it that bad. You don't want to achieve your goals bad enough to let anything go. But another part to it is that there's certain things in our lives that we might not be aware that we need to sacrifice that are actually holding us back when we've justified it in our minds that it's actually a good thing for us. So it's pretty tricky, but you need to do a deep dive into yourself and introspectively from like a third person point of view, just think about like what is actually serving you in your life. But before anyone goes in the comments saying that like you can still achieve goals without sacrificing something, it's like, yeah, that can apply to maybe smaller goals that you have. Say you want to lose weight or you want to get in better shape. If it's like an open-ended goal, it's like, yeah, you can still like limit like what you eat or have a more balanced diet and work out more often, still be able to like indulge in whatever you want to indulge in and still hit that goal. But I'm talking about people that want to transform their lives. And what you need to realize is that you're not going to be able to transform your life in a large scale way if you're unwilling to change the structure of the way you live, which involve your systems, your habits, and your routines that you set for yourself. And if you really want to transform your life in whatever way that might be, or if you have some large scale goals, say you want to start a business or anything like that, it's like you really need to like strip away a lot from your life in order to achieve that end result. And that's the thing for me. It's like, even though I've been focused on wanting to improve myself and get better, I've been unwilling to let go of certain things in my life that have been holding me back and things that I thought were serving me in a positive way. Okay, so for me, what I'm sacrificing this year, just as an example, is I'm sacrificing partying, like in any capacity, which for me, that involves going to raves, going to festivals, and that's pretty hard for me because for the last actually 10 years, like no joke, I've been going to raves and I'm going to festivals and being involved in that scene. And I would say that's the primary reason why I've been unable to achieve my goals and really get to that next level. Because in my head, I've been seeing those events, going to festivals, as a positive experience, because when I leave the festival, I have a new outlook and it kind of resets me to where I see the world in a more positive way. I feel more connected to the people around me. But when I look at it from another angle, I see that it takes away time, it takes away energy, and it takes away drive from me being able to accomplish my goals. And in addition to that, it puts me in a mindset of wanting to continue to go to more shows, more raves, and it puts me in the mindset of just wanting to have more and more fun as opposed to wanting to accomplish more with my life. So that's an example for me, because on paper it sounds like a good thing that I should continue doing because it adds value to my life. But now I'm at the point to where I want to accomplish my goals so bad that I'm willing to sacrifice that, because I know that if I put in the work and if I get 1% better each day, I'll reinforce my brain with a positive outcome every day, knowing that I'm getting better, and that's going to supersede the joy of going to a show. But the end result of me doing that would be me being more detached from myself and more disconnected from my goals. So when you like rewire your brain and see it from a different angle, then you can eventually make progress and see that your goals have more value than any short-term pleasure, anything that you want to do in the moment. You know, for you, it might be having to not watch as much TV or not play video games, not be on social media. Because everything that's a distraction takes away from your ability to focus. And if you want to accomplish anything, you need to be able to focus. That's like a prerequisite. I heard a pretty good quote recently from David Goggins, the man, the myth, the legend. And he said that people feel like there's something missing because they don't know who they are. And I would go a step further to say that people don't know who they are because they're always distracted. And there's so much out there nowadays taking us away and trying to take our attention, but the more that you separate yourself and the more that you simplify your life and just remove things that don't need to be there, the more you'll be in touch with who you actually are and what you want to accomplish. And then your goals and your vision will be a lot more clear. And then all the work that it's going to take to get there, you'll be more and more compelled to do it because you won't have anything else holding you back. But another thing is identifying what your vision even is. And when you have an outline of like how you want to live your life and making sure that all of your actions are in accordance with your vision and how you want to see yourself, then it'll be easy to eliminate everything else that you need to. It's easier said than done for sure, but if you really want to accomplish your goals and transform your life, it is not going to be easy. You need to be willing to strip away parts of you, even parts that you might not be ready to. The more progress that you make and the more that you're in line with your vision and your goals, the more you're going to reinforce positivity to your brain, and it's going to teach yourself that I like doing this because the end result is I grow. So therefore I'm going to keep on doing this as opposed to resorting back to what I used to do in the past.